Americans, do you know where your hard-earned money is going? Between 2020 and 2024, the U.S. government allocated over $22 billion in grants for migrants, including Cuban immigrants. That money, your tax dollars, was distributed through the Office of Refugee Resettlement to nonprofits, covering cash assistance for cars and homes, small business loans, cultural orientation, and legal aid. Meanwhile, here in Florida and across the country, hardworking Americans, people who have paid taxes for years, are struggling to get basic assistance. If you're not pregnant or disabled, you don't qualify for cash benefits. But migrants, many of whom just arrived, do. Let that sink in. While American citizens are drowning in inflation, unable to afford homes or even groceries, the government is prioritizing migrants with billions of your money. And the biggest chunk? $12.4 billion for unaccompanied migrant children. Now you tell me, why are our own people being left behind? Why are veterans, single parents, and struggling families ignored while migrants are handed cash, housing, and business loans? This is not about left or right. It's about fairness. It's about your money. Americans, you have the right to know the truth. Demand answers. Do you know your rights, your real rights, not your make-believe rights? Know your real rights that come only from God? Do you know that no one has the right to your money? No one has any rights to what belongs to you. Do you know that anyone who takes your money without your consent is a thief? And you have a right to complain and even to sue. Well, somewhere between the writing of the Constitution and the present moment, some people have assumed that they have rights to your money. I'm talking about the government, the politicians. It seems that they actually think they have the right to tax you and take your money and use it as they please. Well, this needs to be brought to light because they have kept it in the dark for too long now. The truth and the misconceptions must be made clear. Government, or no one for that matter, has any rights to your money, your land, your property, your businesses, your freedom. No one. And it seems that this has been kept in the dark with all the fancy language politicians use. They'll tell you that we have to help the needy, but they are not asking you, they are just taking your money whether you agree or not. And this is not how things are supposed to work. This is not how freedom, free markets, or capitalism work. Governments have no right to use your money for anything without your consent, or lend your money, or give grants with your money, without you ever seeing a penny in return. Well, this has to stop, and I am bringing this to light. People need to understand what is going on here. This is totally unacceptable, unconscionable. How can someone who is pretending to be the law be violating the law? If you are tired of the government making decisions with your money, start writing to your politicians and let them know how you feel. If you don't, then they are going to assume that you don't care. Contact me if you have any questions.